You mentioned at some point before. All right.
What's going on, everyone? We're at Ubisoft Live at E3 2019. I'm Yusuf, and this is Carrie, and we're going to be with you all week to bring you the latest news, announcements, updates, demos, show matches, and most importantly, the hype that is E3. Carrie, how you doing on this big, beautiful Los Angeles day?
I am doing amazing. I am so excited for all the cool announcements we have starting right now. And over the next 4 days, we're going to have a little something for everyone. We're also joined by Kat and Chris, who are over in the fan zone. How are y'all doing?
We're doing good.
Carrie, we're great. I'm Chris.
And I'm Kat.
We are here in the Ubisoft E3 fan zone. It is right outside the Orpheum Theater, where in just 1 hour, the Ubisoft E3 conference is going to kick off in earnest. But before we get there, we've got a pretty great show for you. It is packed. Kat, how you feeling about it?
I'm super excited. It's my first time at E3, and it's so nice to be in the fan zone surrounded by everybody, so it's amazing.
It's a fun place to be, and that's why we're streaming it to you all week long from E3. So let me give you a little rundown of the schedule. Right now, this is Ubisoft Live at E3. This show, we're going to be sitting down with creators from Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Trials Rising, For Honor, and Steep to get updates and news from their games.
Yeah, but that's not all. We're also going to be showing some really cool gaming clips that come directly from you guys, our community. We're also going to be showing off a bit of our Ubisoft events calendar for this year. So if you see something coming to your city or somewhere near you, make sure you check that out. And also, this year's kind of special because we're going to be celebrating something with the Just Dance community.
After this show comes the conference at 1 p.m. Then an hour later, it's going to be right after the show, 2 p.m., a celebrity showdown in Rainbow Six Siege with two team captains you are not going to want to miss.
Nope.
So to get an update on that, we're going to toss it over to shoutcaster extraordinaire Parker and Taro Mackay.
Thank you so much, Chris. Indeed, once the conference is concluded, we'll bring it out over here for our Twitch rival celebrity show match. Team T-Pain versus Team Little Yachty, all for charity with some of your favorite Twitch streamers as well. So we've got some more things to set up, but enjoy the conference, and we'll see you after the show.
Going to be clever tactics, intense action, and extensive property damage.
Which we all really love. But that is not all. Starting tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time, we're going to be streaming live from the Ubisoft booth at the Los Angeles Convention Center, so you guys can get an exclusive look at all our games. But for now, we're going to go back to Yusuf and check out what's going on with him.
All right, y'all, we're kicking things off talking Steep. I'm here with Federico from the Ubisoft Annecy studio. Federico, how's it going?
Good, super good. I'm super happy to be here with you today.
So we're showing something off this time, right?
Yes, absolutely. As you know, at Ubisoft Annecy, we see you, our player, sharing amazing screenshots, clips, sharing your passion for the game every day. We are very grateful for that, and you inspire us. Today, we are here with something special. A gift for you, the Japan map. Usually, you need to pay to get it, but for 1 week only, it's completely free. It's one more way for us to show how much we care about you.
So let me get it straight. If I already own Steep, I just log in and I get the Japan map for free.
Yes, that's it. Just boot the game up, slide into the in-game store, and there you will find your free Japan ticket waiting for you. Click on it, and it's yours forever.
That's awesome. You get to keep it forever.
Yes, on all platforms.
Nice. So if I haven't played the Japan map before, what kind of things can I expect from it?
We know players love to ride in beautiful places, to pull off insane tricks. Japan is perfect for both. But don't take my word for it. Here with us we have one of our most amazing players, Nicholas, also known as Steve on YouTube. So he can show us what he loves about Japan.
Yeah, and if you all don't know, Steep is a YouTuber, content creator, and he's so good at the game that they named it after him twice. So, Steep, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so what kind of spots should we be checking out on the Japan map?
Yeah, absolutely. So I actually have 3 spots that I'd like to show off. The first one I think is playing on your screen right now. It's a big snow park called Yodai. It's basically a great spot to test out new challenges and unique lines for yourself thanks to the variety of jumps, rails, and half pipes you can find there. It's also a fantastic spot to play against your friends thanks to the new PvP list that's coming out that I'm super stoked to play.
So before you keep going, is this your gameplay?
Yes.
Okay, you are incredibly good at this game, sir. This is almost obnoxiously good. For those of you who haven't played Steep before, Steve is making it look very, very easy, and he's definitely a skill player, for sure.
Yeah, it's a lot of dedicated hours, that's for sure.
Yeah. So what are the other locations you recommend?
Yeah, so after Yodai, my next spot that I'd like to talk about is Desat Suzanne. This is where you can find the biggest jump in all of Steep. It's a great spot to test new records for yourself on how many flips, how many rotations you can do. Since you do have a lot of air time, it's also a fantastic place to try out new tricks and practice up some new grab combinations.
Yeah, you got some major air there. That was pretty intense.
Very realistic, yes.
And so there's one more location we're talking about as well, right?
Yeah, so the last one is Tekisugawa. It's home to a power grid that's like no other. It's a really difficult spot to land, so that's what makes it so rewarding if you actually do. Fantastic place to impress your friends.
That's awesome. Thank you all so much for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you.
And if you already own Steep, make sure to head over to the store, download that Japan map right now. And while you're getting that started, we're going to shift over and talk a little bit about our star players. For those who don't know, Ubisoft star players are our most dedicated community members and fans. And every year, we bring out a bunch of them from all over the world to come to E3. And the only thing we love more than having them here is seeing their reactions to finding out they're coming. So we put a little video together. Check it out.
Thank you for following Ubisoft.
Wait, is that like the official Ubisoft? Holy sh...
Ubisoft, hi.
Hey, how's it going, Ubisoft? Good to see you. Oh my god. Check your email, do it.
Is that something I should do? Wait a minute, I'm nervous now.
Check my email.
Shit, my pin down.
What is this? Shut up.
What? What?
We're inviting you to become a star player to thank you for all of the brilliant streams you provide the Fam Bam and Ubisoft community on Twitch.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Eu estou em choque. We're all here.
Chat, look. Oh my god. Guys, thank you.
Hey, I'm going to Los Angeles.
Oh my god, that is awesome!
Now, if that doesn't warm your heart, I don't know what will. As you can see, I'm surrounded all around me by the star players. Are y'all excited for E3? Yeah? Well, enjoy the show, y'all. Next up, we're gonna head over to Kat in the back lot for an update.
All right, well, thank you, Yusuf. Right now, I'm in the fan zone where we've invited different community members, content creators, and players to join us in the passion for gaming. And to kick this off is Game Styling. So hi, Game Styling, how are you?
Hey, I'm great. How are you?
Very good, very hot. It's boiling outside.
Yeah.
So you create custom game pads.
Yeah, I create custom controllers and consoles for people all around the world, companies. So here's an example of what we made.
Oh, wow, that is incredible.
It's a Division Xbox One S console with the logo, of course, and the specializations on the front. So, yeah.
That's amazing. How did this all start? Because I used to create custom Nokia phone cases as a kid with nail polish and glitter, and I I'm here and you're here. So
Yeah, it started off in my basement a couple years ago, and now, you know, it's branching out through Instagram, own website, and yeah, going hard.
That's amazing. What was your first one? What was the one that started it all?
Yeah, just spraying with the spray can, trying to make the paint work, and that's the whole gig we did. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I'm going to definitely come back and join your workshop because, guys, it is a workshop. Yep. Make sure you check out his website and his Twitter page for all his creations. And yeah, now we're going to go head up back to the couch for some Just Dance community action. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kat. Joining me here on the couch, Monique Neff, Just Dance community developer, and it's a big year for Just Dance. Isn't that right?
Absolutely. It's Just Dance's 10-year anniversary.
10 years of Just Dance, a whole decade of that game just like being such a joyful presence. Makes you a little nostalgic, doesn't it?
I mean, definitely. And it's kind of honestly really crazy to think about how it's grown into the best community, in my humble opinion. So we actually put together a little video looking back on an amazing 10 years together.
Let's check it out.
So this year is the 10-year anniversary of Just Dance. It's not just about the dancing, it's not just about the community, the costumes.
How much time has passed? The evolution of Just Dance 1 to what it is today is like almost a completely different game.
I discovered so many new styles of music that I would never listen to before. It's broadened and cultured my music collection.
I feel like it's the living thing, because each year it's bringing you to different universe.
The costumes, the choreography, the backgrounds are all so immersive.
How I would like to celebrate it.
So maybe a marathon? Like playing all the games?
I would love to do a cosplay with like a piece of every single game. Like just everywhere, like have a little bit of Just Dance 1 here and like Just Dance 2 here or something.
I'd love to do like a world mashup where I'm including all the different people that I've met via Just Dance, playing Just Dance, and have them a part of a video. I think that would be unreal.
What I would do to celebrate the 10 years is, I think, just dance.
We've been here 10 years.
And here's to celebrating 10 more.
Now, it's your turn.
How will you celebrate?
How will you celebrate?
How will you celebrate 10 years of Just Dance?
It is always such a delight to see people in the Just Dance community so excited. We've got people here in the fan zone celebrating. I mean, this is a big year, and a lot of people, I think, are really want to express how much this franchise has meant to them.
Absolutely. And actually, we want all of you guys to join in too. So, I mean, you can, create a fun birthday card, do a dance routine, heck, bake a cake. And we are choosing our 10 favorite submissions to win these snazzy pair of custom Converse. So use the hashtag JDBirthday and we will see them.
Share your creations, because the only thing better than playing Just Dance is doing it in your literal dancing shoes. Monique, thank you so much for joining us here. Happy birthday to Just Dance. And now we're going to go backstage and take a look at what's going on there as they get ready for the conference with Carrie.
Thanks, Chris. I'm here backstage at the big Ubisoft conference where everyone's getting ready for the show later on today. Some people are surprisingly chilled, while others, not so much. But for right now, let's go take a look at some of the moments behind some of Ubisoft's biggest E3 announcements.
More comfortable without pad.
It's once in a lifetime, really.
All right, so while our devs are getting ready backstage for the big E3 press conference, we have a surprise coming up for you guys right now, so check this out.
I've made a lot of progress over the years. See this? This is one of my first videos. I couldn't even hold focus properly. And a wide shot? Forget it. Wasn't happening. But I had one goal in mind. One. To be the best camera out there. So I train every day. Even the days I don't feel like getting up, I go. Sharpness. Because that's the kind of guy I am. Focus. People have been asking for me for a long time. After all my training and everything I've been through, I think it's time.
All right, well, joining me right now are Luc and Romain from the For Honor dev team, all the way from the Montreal studio. So hi, guys, welcome.
Thank you.
Guys, not too hot today?
We're great.
On the couch?
No,
Awesome.
we're great. It's awesome.
So, I loved your video, by the way.
Thank you very much.
It's really funny. So basically, you guys are coming out with a spectator cam.
Yes,
Awesome.
we are.
Yes.
It's been
Finally.
Yeah, finally. Like, we are in the third year of For Honor. Over 21 million players so far. And people have been asking for that feature for a very long time. So we are so happy to bring it for them.
So people are going to be super excited to see this right now.
Yeah, they
and what
will.
are they going to do with it, exactly?
Wow, with the spectator mode, any of you playing the game at home will be able to watch their friend playing the game online. So it's gonna really improve the experience. It's gonna actually change it. You're gonna be able to follow, of course, anybody on the battlefield, but you will have access to the free camera mode. And so you will be able to move the camera freely around the battlefield and really see the action you want, the way you want to see it. So it's gonna improve the experience for anybody that like watching For Honor competitions, and it's gonna also change it for you guys casting those competitions as well.
And also learning some tips and tricks from guys who are really good.
Definitely.
Yes.
Cool. And when can we get our hands on this?
So the spectator mode is coming later in 2019 for all our players on all the platforms.
Sweet. And that's really exciting because you guys have a really passionate community that I'm sure is
Oh,
going
yeah.
to...
I'm sure right now they're super happy. Cannot wait to go check my Twitter account after this. They're great. They really pushed us in the past 3 years. They pushed us to bring the game forward, to improve the game at all time. We love those guys.
That's so
We love
good.
those guys, and so we want to continue to work with them, and we want to include you guys in the development of that feature. So in order to get feedback and to make that feature as good as possible, we will go with a progressive rollout of the feature, including more and more people from the community, to the point when we will release the feature to all of our players. So stay tuned for it.
Yeah, seriously, guys, keep your eyes peeled out for that. But before I let you guys go and enjoy E3...
We have another surprise.
Oh, no. Wait, is pillow fighting part...
Okay.
Is this part of spectator mode?
No, it's not. It's
Pillow
just
fight?
we do a
No?
fighting
Like
game,
this?
so we
Okay.
tend to each other.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what other surprises do you have for us this week?
We have two, actually.
I knew it.
One on Thursday. There's the Wires Den will be broadcasted live from the LACC, from the show floor. So it's going to be a lot of fun with some show matches during the week. And if you keep watching in the conference, that will start in 42 minutes.
Yep.
We have something more. We have something more, and buy our t-shirt, you can maybe guess. And go Raptors.
Go Raptors.
Well, let's say, yeah, go Raptors. All right, well, thank you guys very much. I'm looking forward to it, guys. Make sure you check it out, what they have this week, especially the Warriors Den. And right now, we're going to head back to Chris in the fan zone with Made You Look.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Folks, I am here with artist and creator Made You Look, and I'm trying not to bother her too much because, as you can see, this is not exactly birthday party level face and body paint. I mean, no disrespect to tiger stripes and butterfly wings, but Made You Look, I gotta ask you, how did you really get into this and decide to kind of up your game?
You know, creativity has always been a part of me. I've always been an artist, I've always painted, I've always drawn, and then video games just had a strong connection to my life. Being able to take somebody in real life and make them into a video game in real life is just so fun, so fun.
And it's turning out really well. I mean, this is an iconic image we can all sort of recognize, Assassin's Creed. Tell us about the creation and what inspired it.
Absolutely. We are inspired by multiple Assassin's Creed games. I didn't want to do just one. There's so many absolutely incredible ones. Our main source of inspiration is from Connor, basing everything in a white jacket down to all the details and highlights and shading, which is my favorite. I love shading in the paint.
It's all in the details, right?
Absolutely love details.
Folks, if you haven't checked out Made You Look's YouTube or Instagram, you gotta go check them out because it's the kind of thing you like look at and then you immediately show to the person next to you, even if you don't know them, because it's that cool. Made You Look, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate it very, very much.
Folks, meeting creators like this is part of these events. It's one of my favorite parts, and it's not just because I have a microphone. This is an opportunity for people to come, kick it in the fan zone, go into the theater and watch the show, go onto the booth and play the games, meet the people who make them. And you don't just have to get here in June to LA to be part of this. Ubisoft throws events all around the world regularly, and we put together a little video showing you some upcoming ones with hopes that we'll see you at the next one.
There you have it, folks. Between now and the end of the year, you'll be able to check out Ubisoft games, meet other Ubisoft fans and developers at all of those cities around the world. So if there's one near you, I expect to see you there. Next up, we're bringing up another dev team. We have folks from the Trials Rising team all the way from Helsinki at Ubisoft Red Links. Where are they? Come on.
Oh, we are late! Oh, for the love of God!
Yeah.
We are here.
Oh,
You're
I think
here.
we made it.
Yeah, you made it. Yes.
Microphone.
You know how to make an entrance, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I
the
think
lights
you can leave
fell
those,
off.
dude.
So, for those of you who don't know, this is John, community developer on Trials Rising, and this is Auntie,
hello.
creative director on Trials Rising, and also professional clown diver.
Yes, that's
not
my
made up.
job.
That's a real thing. He dresses up as a clown and dives off of dives into pools. So, welcome.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi. So Trials Rising, for those who don't know, is sort of like motorcycle parkour platforming.
Yeah.
And you're coming here today with a new announcement, right?
Absolutely. So just today, we have launched the second season of Trials Rising. During our seasons, we release a whole bunch of new content, cool stuff for our players. And season 2 is going to be even bigger than season 1. We got a lot of cool stuff this season. So instead of sitting here and kind of rattling it off for y'all, we put together a little video to check out.
Hit it.
So that wasn't just a prop that you stole from a supermarket. You actually put a shopping cart in Trials.
Well, actually, we stole it from the supermarket, but we will bring it back, so don't worry.
Okay, fair enough. How do you even play Trials with a shopping cart?
So traditional Trials gameplay is all about kind of controlling both the bike and the rider. You manage the relationship between the two of them in order to make it through the courses. With the shopping cart, it's kind of a whole new ball game. You're only in control of the cart, and your rider is just a passenger in the basket, and it's your goal to keep them in the basket as you make your way through the trek.
That's awesome.
It's a lot of fun.
It's out now.
There you go. It's out now. No excuses. Go play it. And the thing I love probably most about Trials is the fans, because the people who love Trials love Trials.
Absolutely.
And I hear you got a little bit of an update for them.
Absolutely. So in addition to our season 2, we got a little surprise for our creative community today. We're launching a track building competition for the second season. It's going to run throughout the whole season, medieval theme to go along with the medieval theme of our season. And the track editor is a big part of Trials. It has been for a long time. So again, we put together a nice little video to kind of show what the track editor is all about and what it's capable of.
Hit it!
So, Auntie, I think I figured it out why you're messing around with the shopping carts all the time. You got fans out here making your game for you.
And that is what we hope. Half of our level guys have come through the community. So if you make a good shit, we will find you and we will hire you. Where's the camera? There. So make good shit, we will find you. Our tools are your tools.
That's awesome. So go make tracks, maybe get a job, who knows? And for someone out there who maybe hasn't picked up Trials Rising yet, I hear you're going to help them out. Give them a free copy, maybe.
Yes, because I need to know, is there a vegetarian clause?
A veterinarian?
Like
someone who takes care of animals?
The animal doctor, what is called?
No, we don't have a veterinarian.
Why do you need an animal doctor, Auntie?
Because these puppies are sick.
Yeah, that just happened. The worst possible dad joke I've ever heard.
It's the best dad joke ever.
Okay, well, hopefully someone got that code. Good luck to whoever gets that free copy of Trials Rising.
Tell that to your kids. It's a good dad joke.
Best of luck.
My kids love it.
All right, so Trials Rising Season 2 Motor Mayhem is out now. Go ahead, pick it up. Play with that shopping cart. If you're interested in that track builder contest, head to trialsgame.com. Next up, we're heading over to Kat in the back lot.
And
thank you, Yusuf. God, I love those two. Anyways, that is not our last update for this part of Ubisoft Live at E3. If you guys just joined us now, do not worry. We still have some cool stuff coming away in the next 30 minutes. The press conference itself starts at 1, and then it's followed by the Rainbow Six show match, the big game with T-Pain and Lil Yachty, so you're definitely not going to want to miss that one. And then afterwards, we're going to be streaming all week starting tomorrow at 11 a.m., and then on Wednesday, and then on Thursday. But before we get there, we're gonna go and check out part 1 of our special edition of E3 Wow Moments.
I think it's not a smooth transition. It's funny.
Okay, so I was just gonna play this one normal, but I want to show you something I just accidentally discovered because I was talking kind of loud and I heard myself through the game and I was like, how is that possible? So what I'm thinking is if I can sing on key into this ukulele, I could probably just acapella this.
Okay, this is doable. Starlight coming back on his final stock. He is as healthy as can be. And Noel, probably one good
Oh
getaway.
my goodness!
Oh, not again! What?
Oh god, fucking scream of a rabbit. Why do they have human asses? They're rabbits.
Yeah!
glad. Hey there, folks. Chris here, back on the couch, and I'm joined by virtuoso composer Jesper Kyd, the mind behind such soundtracks as Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Revelation. I promise I'm not just going to keep listing games here, Jesper. Thank you for joining us.
It's great to be here.
Well, it's an exciting year for Assassin's Creed as the Symphony Tour is taking flight all around the world. And tell me how it feels to see your music, to hear it sort of composed for a big orchestra performed on stage.
Well, it's always incredible to hear your music live. It's and to be in a room, full of gamers. The excitement level is just totally something else. I remember we've been playing my music live in concert for a few years, and I remember we were playing Ezio's Family, and someone was crying. It's very emotional. And I also find it very interesting personally because I get to hear my themes being rearranged by different orchestras.
And certainly a sort of a fascinating kind of way to bring them to life, different than the way most people hear them often. Now, I want to take it back a little bit. I want you to tell us about that first Assassin's Creed game. Ubisoft approached you. What was that like when they pitched it to you?
Yeah, so members of the original team, they showed me concept art. That was how I first was introduced to Assassin's Creed at an E3 hotel room. And so they were talking to me about you are going to be able to go anywhere in this environment. And it was a city, and you can go to any point that you can see, and you can even crawl off the buildings. And I thought, this is the most incredible thing. How super ambitious. This is crazy. And so I went to Ubisoft Montreal, and that's when they actually showed me that they had this running. And I remember thinking, this is like the first true next-generation video game. It's incredible.
And so made a strong positive impression early, but then you get into it. You're getting into it, and you're not just composing for sort of a standalone game. It's this new universe. It's deep. It's steeped in history. There's a lot there. What were some of the things you honed in on for inspiration?
Well, for Assassin's Creed 1, it was... the first thing you have to think about is the location. Where does it take place? And so Assassin's Creed 1 takes place during the Third Crusade, 1191. And there's 3 cities, Jerusalem, Damascus, and Acre, and they needed different music styles, different religions. And after that, they introduced me to the gameplay types. Like, for example, there is eavesdrop music. You're sitting on a bench. Yeah. Or you can get up from a bench and start following your target. And so these new gameplay types I'd never seen before, we needed to figure out how is that going to work. And then there's 3 key words that I was given by the team. War being one of them, so it's a very brutal time in human history. Another one was tragic, because, it's the Third Crusades. And the last word was mysticism, which I thought was a very interesting word. I tried to go really deep with that word, and I think the DNA of the Assassin's Creed score is definitely centered around mysticism.
DNA. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Well, the Animus is part of it too. There's this whole array of these different layers, and as you create them, it created a very strong identity for the series. And then, of course, it's out of the Crusades and off to Italy for Assassin's Creed 2. We've got a little clip here we're going to sort of show you. Why don't you take a look at it, share any memories about that game, how it comes back to you as sort of how it was different, what new challenges it posed, and then how it led to Ezio's Family.
Right, so the thing that struck me most about Assassin's Creed 2, when I first saw a demo of it, was how atmospheric, and they were experimenting with romantic ideas. And I remember thinking, wow, that's really unusual. I'm going to have to write a very atmospheric score. And that led to Ezio's Family. That's something that I felt was important for me to understand the character of Ezio. Because he goes through such tragic moments in his life, and so this theme, I needed to write it to understand the character better.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, that theme becomes part of the Assassin's Creed series going forward. I mean, has it just been so exciting? How has it been to see how this series has just endured throughout the years?
Well, it's incredible. I mean, I'm very honored that this theme is still being used, and especially... I see that theme as that composition, that theme has transcended its original writing. And I very much feel that it's a theme written around sacrifice. which is something that fitted with Assassin's Creed 2, but it's something that still fits the universe of AC because all assassins go through a lot of sacrifice in order to become an assassin.
They absolutely do. Jesper, thank you so much. And folks, if you are interested in checking out Assassin's Creed Symphony, go to Assassin'sCreedSymphony.com for tour dates and tickets. Jesper, we're so glad to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, folks, we are going to keep the creativity train rolling, and we're going to go check in with Carrie.
Hey, Chris, thanks. I'm over here with Oskunk in his workshop where everyone is here creating some pretty amazing custom Rabbids. Hey, Oskunk, how you doing?
I'm very fun, thank you.
Awesome. It's hot out here, but yeah, we're having a lot of fun. So tell us a little bit about how you got started in making these like really cool looking creations.
Thank you. So I'm Oskunk, a French artist. Sorry for my accent. And I started to customize some video game console 10 years ago. And then I'm doing some canvas, street art, and stuff like this. So this is my touch.
I love it. I think it looks really cool. Tell us a little bit about this specific one that you've worked on today.
So I'm a guest for Ubisoft today, first time in E3. And I'm very excited to work with them. I love the games of Ubisoft. And today it's a workshop around the Rabbids. So everybody can take a Rabbids and customize it with me.
That's so cool. I can't wait to see what everybody here ends up creating. I've seen some and they look pretty awesome. So thank you so much for joining us, and everybody that's out there watching, make sure that you follow Oskunk on all of his channels. The links should be on your screen somewhere. Hit those links and follow them like they owe you quality content because they will deliver. Thank you again so much. And now before our next segment, I want to get into something a little bit more serious. So we're here at E3 and everyone's excited about all the fun and games and announcements that are going on, but something that we don't really see that much are all the long hours, the late nights, and the absolute hard work and dedication that the devs put into making these games. So we traveled all over the world to our many studios and we asked our devs one simple question. Who do you dedicate your work to? Check out their answers. Yeah!
If I could dedicate everything to a group of people?
It's an interesting question.
It's like the Oscars.
You still recording this? Yeah.
To my daughter, Mila.
My family. My mom.
And mes enfants.
My husband. My mother.
It'd have to be for my younger brother.
My husband and my team.
It would have to be my parents. They had every reason to say, oh, you're a farm kid, you should be milking cows, you should be throwing hay bales. And I mean, I did that. But they also were there to support me when I said, I'm really interested in computers. Those two messages, it's okay, even though I don't get it, and if you push yourself, you'll achieve. What an amazing parental combo.
Actually, now that I have a daughter, I think a lot about women's issues and things like that, and I want her to be proud of what her mommy worked on.
I would say strongly to my husband, because when I got a job offer at Ubisoft as an associate producer in Pune, he pushed me and he moved his work, he moved everything just so that I could live my dream.
Ma petite fille maintenant, qui vient parfois au studio et qui aime bien tester, qui veut voir ce que son papa fait, et c'est génial.
My parents, I thank them so much for allowing me to get into this industry despite not having any view of the future of how this could end up becoming a career for me. Yeah.
Are they proud of you today?
I hope so. Because, it's too late.
It would be actually the team that I work with. We work very, very closely. And I love this team, and also, even though I could, let's say, dedicate it to my family, I think the team loves the game more.
Bon, ce serait mon équipe actuelle, en fait. L'avantage et la beauté de ces petites équipes multidisciplinaires, c'est que c'est des toutes petites équipes, c'est comme une petite famille, en fait.
It has to be every single person I've ever worked with at Ubisoft. The biggest strength about this company that differentiates it from anywhere else is every single person I worked with, that I've shipped games with, that have helped me from afar, that I didn't meet till years later. It's become a piece of me and influences how I do my job on a daily basis.
I would say it's the developers, so the people who are working very hard. They're doing this because they love it and they're putting themselves on the line to make the games that we enjoy.
It would be for the people that buy only one game and they buy yours and they're really hoping that it's going to fit for them. And if it does, then that's the people who I'd want to really have the most fun with our game.
Les joueurs qui acceptent de venir dans nos locaux pour tester les prototypes, parce qu'en fait, sans leur retour, on aurait vraiment du mal à faire évoluer les projets comme on peut les faire évoluer aujourd'hui.
I would say the community of gamers that I kind of grew up with. You know, we made teams, we found sponsorships, we competed at events, and we kind of grew up in this industry together.
Comme je suis directeur technique aujourd'hui et qu'on fabrique quand même des trucs assez compliqués, je dédierais ça à ma prof de maths qui me trouvait vraiment nul et qui pensait que j'aurais absolument aucun avenir avec quoi que ce soit d'un petit peu matheux, technique ou scientifique.
Ce que je fais, je le dédie toujours à des jeunes qui sont motivés par le jeu mais qui ne savent pas trop se lancer, puis qui ont juste besoin de la petite flamèche là.
The people that have a passion, have a goal in life, work for those dreams, work for those passion, because it's actually possible to get to that point where you work for your passion, where you are making those things happen.
That was so awesome to see. Remember, folks, people make games, and that's what E3 is about. Not only about the games, but the people who make them. So go out today and tell a dev something that you love about their work. Speaking of the people who make games, by the way, every year at Ubisoft, we host an internal gaming competition where teams from all over the world come together to compete in tournaments for various games. We're talking Far Cry, we're talking The Crew 2, and most importantly, we're talking Brawlhalla also. Now, the winners of this tournament won free tickets to E3. They thought they were just gonna come out here, enjoy the show, take in the sights, enjoy the beautiful weather. But no, we're gonna toss them on a live stream, and we're gonna have them compete against the devs who make Brawlhalla. And we're gonna see who comes out on top. And joining me to cast this game is Steven from the Brawlhalla team. Steven, thanks for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me. We're so excited to be here. We've got our teams right here lined up. They're ready to go. Oh, they're already into the match? Oh, we are late here. Okay, so we got the red team is our champions of the tournament, the internal tournament. That's Team Tea Time versus the blue team. That's the Brawlhalla devs. We make this game. We fancy ourselves pretty good at it. And Team Tea Time is looking to prove us wrong. Just to give a little context, if you look in the top right-hand corner, you can see everybody's icon represented there. That bar goes from white all the way to red in health. The more damaged you are, the farther you fly. You're trying to eliminate your opponents to score some points to win the game. Looks like blue team has an opportunity off on the side. All right. Oh, the dunk off the edge. Is he gonna be able to make it back? Oh, gets knocked out again. Looking like the blue team's gonna take the first stock, and that is it. The first stock goes the way of the devs. Already getting an early lead in this matchup. We were not gonna make it easy on them. Even though, you know, we've become fast friends with these guys since they've been over here, but this is an all-out war. This is, you know, we're playing for real. We're trying as hard as we can to win this match. Blue team dealing lots of damage now. Looking for some more finishers. Everybody's so heavily damaged on the top right. You can see, and it could go either way. Oh, yes, red team scoring a point. There we go. The big dunk off on the side gets them on the board. They're in the positive now. Can they mount this comeback? All right. Oh, they're up on the top. Battling it out. Looking for another ground pound. Our Ragnar's going to sneak by. Oh, another big hit. All right. Oh, no. With a fall to the death. And that is negative points for our Brawlhalla devs. Losing it out there. All right. We're making some noise out here. This is all right. We're having a good time. All right, blue team. Little team damage there. Team damage is on. It's still a close match. Looks like all of our Brawlhalla devs are in the positive. So far in the lead, we got 2 minutes left in this game. Can Team Tea Time come back? Let us see. Oh no, more team damage. Not the way to do it there. Gonna need some big hits, secure some KOs. This game is getting close though. All right, caught in the cloud, thrown out far, yes! Oh wait, is that enough to turn the tide? I'm trying to do the math in the corner. It's got negatives, this might be above my pay grade. We'll have to see at the end. All right, but this is gonna be close. We've got 1 minute and 45 left. We came out here, oh what? Okay, nice cleanup on the side. Slashing his way through his opponent. Taking another stock for the dev team. We wanted to make this as hard on them as possible, so we would have all the fun here. Oh, what? Okay, that bomb made it through. Nobody got caught up in that. Items are live on this one, too. So there'll be bombs and spike balls, all kinds of items you can throw around. Off on the edge. Can blue team get the KO? No. Looks like our red player is going to make it back up through, but not before getting thrown off again. Oh, double KOs coming out. Scores flying up. People losing their lives left and right. We've got 1 minute left in this game. Can red team come back? I don't even know the score. It's so close. Oh, we got some support for the devs. But Team Tea Time, on Team Tea Time's, you know, side right here. A little bit of the underdog story, but they're coming back. They're doing some work. They've got some KOs. Oh, that bomb is gonna be trouble. Looking for the ground pound. Knocked off the side of the Ken. Oh, yes, that's a good bomb there. All right, a couple more big hits. Looks like we got one dev deep in the red on a stock. Could get another point before this game is over. Oh, but the blue team is gonna take another one from Team Tea Time. All right, we got one dev off on the right side, gonna make it back safely. That's like Gustav throwing out some haymakers. Oh, more points pouring in for the dev team. They are not gonna hold back, not in the final seconds. And there's, oh, another stock taken. Oh, red team somehow got a stock. That was a surprise stock. Surprised himself with that one. All right, here we go. One last shot. Oh, and there it is. GG's, everyone. Excellent work. Brawlhalla devs on top, though.
That was a great match. Steven, thanks so much for casting. You do an amazing job. And congrats to the Brawlhalla devs. Who would have thought they'd be so good at the game they make? But you know what? Team Tea Time gave them a run for their money. So congratulations. And if you fancy yourself a talented Brawlhalla player, head to the Ubisoft booth at Tuesday at 5 p.m. And there'll be an open tournament where you'll get to challenge the devs yourself. Let's see who can do it. And you know, we're out here, we're competing, but it's all about sportsmanship. You saw that handshake. And remember, folks, anytime you're playing games, it's all about sportsmanship. So we got a special message for you from the master of video game etiquette. Check out this video.
Who's shooting? Who? What are they doing? Come on, man. I'm dying. Damn. You got me again. I'm bleeding out. Hey, you guys hold on. I gotta do something. Yes, I'm Ice-T. I'm sure you've heard all those stories about me, and they're all true. Now, you guys know video games are for everyone, and we need to keep a safe environment for the enjoyment of all. But not everyone's cool like that. So let's run some stuff down and see how smooth you handle certain situations. Question 1. You're playing PvP, and you get smoked by another player, and he starts talking smack to you. So you, A, do nothing, you'll get him next time. B, camp and only try to kill him the entire next game. Or C, work on your game plain and simple in practice. A and C are right. Camp is for noobs, and I don't think your team's gonna be too happy about that. But listen, there's a difference between some friendly trash talk and being a toxic dick. There's nothing wrong with hitting your guys with a little smack, but saying good game doesn't cost you anything. Okay, let's try another one. The best way to handle a troll is A, ignore them, B, calmly tell them to chill out, or C, tell them to go f their mother with the controller. Listen, y'all, it's obviously either A or B. There's a delicate art to dealing with a troll. And my approach, which is obviously the best approach, is to kill him with kindness, or I just mute the dumb f***s. All right, last one. You're in a game, and over the chat, you hear a voice that doesn't quite sound like you. So you, A, stick to normal comms because video games are for everyone. And what's it to you? B, focus on your own damn game and mind your own shit. Or C, show some motherfucking respect because I'm sick of hearing all that sexist, racist, homophobic bullshit from a few punk-ass motherfucking dumb f***s out there trying to ruin this shit for the rest of us. I knew you'd pick C. Good job. I think we all learned something today. And by the way, team killing is for assholes, and talking shit to your own team members is some super asshole shit. So I hope this was helpful. I'm Ice-T. Good gaming to everyone. Enjoy E3.
All right, guys, well, here at Papa Ice-T, do not be a toxic dick. So right now we're at the bittersweet moment where it's our last update before the big E3 press conference. Joining me for this is Ellie from Ubisoft Quebec, the studio behind Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So hi Ellie, welcome.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm good, thanks. A bit warm.
Yeah, tell me about it, I know. Anyways, so yeah, you guys are really deep into post-launch right now, and you're gonna be revealing something new to us today, right?
Yes, so all of us at Studio Quebec have been working so hard on all the post-launch content, and we're really excited to show off some new features today and reveal some stuff. So I could keep talking to you about it, or we could show a video that I think will do a much better job.
Awesome, let's roll that.
The Story Creator Mode is a tool that we're going to give to the community to create all the stories they want in the world of Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
A story is a succession of quests that you can set up pretty much as you want. We have a wide variety of objectives to choose from. You can add characters from the main game, as well as write your own dialogues and share them with the whole community.
You can pretty much write whatever you want within Story Creator Mode. The dialogue tools are actually based on the ones that we used for the main game. You can create branching narratives, you can role play.
We know our community is quite creative, and I think whether you're into art or writing or just very curious about how games work, Story Creator Mode can appeal to you.
There's so much potential, and there's so many different objectives and possibilities with the dialogue system, so really get deep into those mechanics and see just what you can actually create.
The entire community is going to make us dream, make us cry, make us laugh. We're pretty sure that people are going to surprise us.
I'm really excited to see what the community can actually come up with. I'm excited to see the variety of quests that they will make and the stories that they can tell within the world, because there is so much potential there.
All right, so Story Creator Mode, that means you guys are coming out with a quest builder, right?
Yes.
And that's a first for the Assassin's Creed brand.
It sure is. So it's something that the studio have been working on since the very beginning of production, and it's going to be totally free to all players, and we're really excited for people to start creating and sharing and building things.
Okay, that sounds amazing. And what does this mean for the community?
It's something that we've wanted to give back for a while, because the community is so important to us. Like, the fans are so great, and we wanted to allow them to be able to make their own stories within the world of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, using the characters that they know and love, so they can actually create and share these things, and it's accessible to everyone, so that means it's totally cross-platform as well.
Okay, I'm sorry for doing this, but that means everybody benefits, right? Okay, so how can we access that?
All you have to do is go to the official Assassin's Creed website, and from there you can access the Story Creator Mode page, which has got the creator tools, it's got the Explorer, you can see everything that people have managed to create before, and then you can access the quests in game as well.
Perfect, and one big question I'm assuming everybody watching is going to want to know, when can this come out?
So I'm super excited to be able to say that it's actually releasing right this second.
Yes.
You can go to the website now and download the update, and you'll be able to create, share, and play.
All right, perfect. Well, you guys heard that. Don't forget, you can go right now and download the update for Assassin's Creed Odyssey and get your hands on the quest builder. Thank you so much for that. That's really awesome.
Thank you for having me.
And guys, please, I'm super excited to see what the community is going to come out with. I want you guys to create a bunch of cool stuff, and yeah, get cracking on it.
Congratulations on this awesome new feature, the Story Builder. It's really cool. It's almost like the game's going to start developing itself. Well, another really cool feature that we have to talk about today that'll make the world of Assassin's Creed Odyssey even deeper. Here to talk to us about it is Maxime, the content director at Ubisoft Montreal. Tell us about it.
Well, thanks for having me, Carrie. So it's already been announced a while ago, but I'm super happy to say that the Discover Tour is finally coming to Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
That is awesome. So this is going to be our opportunity to learn even more about the world of Cassandra and Alexios. Now, for those of us who may have forgotten what the Discovery Tour is, give us a little bit of a reminder.
So it is basically the same world as the main game, but we remove any pressure, any conflict from it. Here, it's all about exploration. It's really meant to be accessible for gamers and also for non-gamers.
I loved the first one that was set in ancient Egypt, but what's new in this edition? Like, what can we expect, us tourists?
So there are many new things, but I brought a small video to share that with us. As we're gonna see here, we're gonna go into Sparta, and it's gonna be a tour about education. So when we get there, there's actually a character that's waiting for us to invite us into the tour, King Leonidas.
Now, it looks like you've got a pretty special avatar there.
Yes, so we've got very cool set of avatars ranging from historical characters to very unique ones like this cultist. So they're part of a progression and reward system.
The first cycle of the aggregate.
Now it looks like we just
focused on
entered a
boys
station.
aged
Tell us a
7 to
little bit
12.
about what's going on
Each of
here.
the boys had
So
shaved heads
we're in
and
the
wore
tour
light
regarding
clothing.
education.
They
Now
walked
we're seeing this
everywhere
highly
barefoot,
realized
swam the
cinematic.
River
So this is the new format. It really helps us to focus on all the small details and intricacies of the beautiful world of ancient Greece.
Or agali.
That is so cool.
By older adolescents.
I love how Assassin's Creed puts history like into the game.
So
Okay, so
interesting.
Leonidas is waiting for us at the end.
Yes, so it's the same character from the beginning of the tour. He's waiting for us, but now he's offering to us something very special, so we can take a fun quiz to test our knowledge.
Quiz?
Yeah, so I hope you've been paying attention, but let's go for one easy question, right?
Okay.
Let us see how you fare. First, a simple question. When were Spartans allowed to grow mustaches?
Mustaches.
Yeah, tough question.
I'm going to say 10. I feel like Spartans could grow the man scruff at 10. I feel like that's a
Yeah,
thing.
let's try that.
We Spartans are impressive, but not even
Well, it's
we
not
can
punitive
force
anyway.
Try
Content
it.
is drawn from the full tour, so it's all right. Well, let's try something else.
All right, I'll go with 30 this time. We'll say I feel like that.
Once a
there you
Spartan man
go.
was
I am the
over 30,
smartest.
That's a good answer.
Nailed it.
face with a glorious display
Okay,
of
so
manhood.
this looks
Impressive
amazing.
visitor.
Tell us how
You should be
and when the players can access this.
So the Discovery Tour will be available this fall for all Assassin's Creed Odyssey owners for free and also as a standalone format.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today and telling us a little bit about the Discovery Tour. And a huge shout out to the team at Ubisoft Quebec for creating these two amazing features, the Story Builder and the Discovery Tour. Thank you again, Maxime.
Thank you, Carrie. Also, if you're curious about the Discovery Tour, please ask your questions on the Assassin's Creed subreddit, and we'll answer as many as we can this Wednesday on a live stream at 11 a.m. Pacific time, along with the Story Builder.
It's an amazing time to jump back into the world of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now, for those of us who are just joining the live stream, the conference is going to start really soon. But before we wrap it up and jump into the theater, we have one more amazing Wow Moments compilation for you. Now, these are the best clips that we received from you, the community. So hold on to your beards, mud flaps, butts, whatever you got.
Go for it. 10 seconds to go. Oh my god! Oh my, no, get the kill, right next to you, get the kill. Get it! Oh my god, that was nasty.
Hi, Bean.
I'm Bean, creator of Wikipedia. You know,
Wikipedia.
shop for maps and...
Yes! The goal of the game is to not die.
Dude, he started swinging while the thing was getting me up, so he knew I was gonna get up.
What a bully. Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh shit! Oh, why my feet?
I think they had to invent an ESRB rating descriptor for chicken-related acts for that last one.
That was mean. I felt so bad for the chicken.
It's very
I just
creative.
thought it was funny. I don't know.
Poor chicken, though.
This has been such a great show. You got from the wow moments to all the creators around here. I mean,
Absolutely.
It's just been a blast.
Game sounds really cool. I'm definitely gonna go check that out after for a nice
You
game.
score yourself a controller?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
One thing here, yes.
And just the energy that's been here today. I want to thank everybody who's been here on site, who's watching on the stream, the star players that are hanging around. It's just been an amazing day.
And of course, we've got a lot more to come after the conference, starting at about 2 p.m. We're going to have a celebrity showdown. Team T-Pain, Team Lil Yachty in Rainbow Six Siege facing off. You're not going to want to miss it, folks. There's going to be a ton of streamers along for the ride as well. It's going to be a good match.
You know, I really can't choose who I want to win. T-Pain, Lil Yachty, both
I'm
good
not
choices.
in this. I'm not
Both
doing.
good choices.
Not answering.
no.
I'm staying away.
Team neutral.
Yes.
Team
there you
neutral,
go,
that
team
works.
neutral.
Sure, or both of them. You know, good competition, like Ice-T said.
Equality, yes.
And folks, that's it for us on the pre-show. We hope you enjoyed being here half as much as we enjoyed hosting it. And from Far Cry to Assassin's Creed to Trials to Brawlhalla, we got to see so many cool games, so many cool segments. We saw screen printing, we saw makeup, we saw Rabbids figurines.
Shout out to Steve.
And we're getting Quest Builder. A Quest
Can't
Builder
forget
is
Steve.
cool
Shopping
as hell.
carts, sick
Yes.
puppies.
Oh, God.
That, so many good options. So many good options. Instant fried chicken, everything. So on behalf of all of us at the pre-show, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to head into the Orpheum Theater. And for everyone at Ubisoft, we hope you enjoy.
Ce que vous venez de voir, c'était juste un aperçu du tour Assassin's Creed Symphony qui commence le 29 juin. Imaginez un orchestre de 80 instruments et une chorale qui vont recréer les thèmes iconiques d'Assassin's Creed. Vous allez revivre tous ces moments iconiques de plus d'une décennie. Allez sur assasymphony.com pour en apprendre plus. Voilà, c'est de la chair de poule, beaucoup de choses, et il va y avoir beaucoup d'autres choses pendant le spectacle. Un spectacle que vous êtes venu voir, la conférence E3 Ubisoft, elle s'apprête à commencer dans le théâtre Orpheum à Los Angeles. Voilà, le théâtre est rempli, voilà comment on le ressent. Faites du bruit.
Now, if you please.
Alors s'il vous plaît, j'aimerais faire la même chose pour ceux qui sont au sol. Alors l'excitation est vraiment là, on espère que vous êtes pareil, là où vous êtes, de toutes les équipes dans le monde entier, profitez du spectacle.
London, greatest city in the world. Well, used to be. Now it's a right mess. The government's fucked off. Extremists are grabbing power. Organised crime slicing up the boroughs. The war dogs are out. And freedom's a bloody joke. But this ain't their London. This is our London. And there's a new power growing. It's all of us, together. We're building a resistance, one recruit at a time.
What's my favourite operative up to this evening? And no, I never say that to the others.
Scouting talent, Bagley. So gob shut, eyes peeled, yeah?
I have no eyes, and if I did, I wouldn't peel them.
Security measures are in effect throughout London city limits.
Bloody drones are everywhere, kicking our fucking teeth in lately.
Then I recommend you recruit someone who can deal with drones.
Brilliant, never would have thought of that.
Oi!
You're clear. Sod off.
All right, easy. I'm complying.
Impressive skill set.
Sure, but we need a drone expert, Raj, not a shit kicker. File that one away for later.
Are you concerned about the increased Albion presence in London?
It's a total disgrace. Mercenaries patrolling the street.
Get the fuck over here.
Me? I ain't done nothing.
Come on, you shifty prick. Hurry up.
Well now.
Jimmy Shaw. No formal engineering training, but he has several mischief charges for hijacking Albion drones.
Hold still. Fuck you, man. You got no right.
Fucking hell. We find our drone expert and he's about to get himself nicked.
I'm dead set. Get out of here.
Riot drone! Stop! Keep your hands visible.
Best not to escalate if you don't... Oh, just ignore me.
Prepare to be detected.
Not today.
Hold. Prepare to be detained.
Auto-drive now disabled.
Several chase drones are converging on your position.
No shit. What were you planning to tell me about the bloody checkpoint?
Oh, there's a checkpoint.
Fuck! We lost Ian. He's gone.
Lovely evening, isn't it?
I used to feed the birds here. Now they're all bloody machines.
Get used to it. In the long march of progress, everything dies eventually.
Eventually, even you, Bagley, I'm sure.
Now, there's my Helen. Speaking of death, you'll never guess what just happened to Ian.
Oh, for God's sake, Bagley, a little respect.
Then let's finish what he started. He was working on a new recruit, a drone expert.
That's promising. What do we know about him?
Albion scanned Jimmy just before Ian was killed. I should be able to predict his next move from that data. Unfortunately, his records are locked up tighter than your compression stockings.
Are they now? But this case should be handled by the Met. Albion's even taken over Scotland Yard. Complicates matters. And there's my way in. Hello, darling. Time to go. They'll be on to me. Sleep tight. Yeah.
The files you stole indicate that Jimmy's gone to Camden Market.
Let's get someone over there, Bagley. Chop, chop.
Ready for some action, Naomi?
Always. But this recruit better be worth all the trouble.
According to the Scotland Yard records, Jimmy's sister was killed by Clan Kelly. We believe he's seeking his revenge inside Camden Market.
Camden Black Market, you mean?
Yes, the Kellys are rumoured to run all sorts of illicit goods out of the old stables. Some with fingers and toes.
If he's gone in there alone, he's in big trouble.
The Kellys have this place on full lockdown. I have an idea.
Today, everything's all fine and dandy. It's all we need to get this shit back into fucking streets. And be careful.
Now, Naomi, we've already lost one operative, so try not to get killed, or we'll be in the red for the day.
Copy that.
What the hell? Is this a meme? This better be a joke or I'm snapping.
Cannabis and fentanyl, together at last through the miracle of genetics.
The Kellys are moving loads of weapons out of here. And not your typical back alley shanks. Stables. It's human trafficking. Found Jimmy.
Cheeky shit.
And here we thought he might be in some sort of trouble. So, how are you going to get him out of there?
Lots of hugs and kisses.
Reinforcements are converging on your position.
On your feet, mate.
Well, wait a minute. Are you dead sick?
Hope you're sharper than you look.
Jesus Christ! Someone help me beat these dead sick pricks!
Back up! I need back up! Whoa!
Does the rolling help?
Watch it! Shit!
Fucking hell!
Run! Well, we showed those fucks, didn't we?
We almost died out there tonight.
Look, thanks for helping me, but I can handle myself.
Right. You think you're better off alone. You think everyone else has given up and there's no one to trust. That's what they want you to think, and that's how they'll take us, one at a time. It doesn't have to be that way. Together, we can change things.
Wait. What happened to that bloke who helped me?
He didn't make it.
Fuck it.
Welcome to DedSec, James.
Yeah. Okay, so where do I go to meet the rest of the crew?
You don't need to go anywhere. Look around you. Everyone has a reason to fight, and DedSec is open to anyone.
Anyone?
Welcome to the Resistance.
Thank you.
Merci.
Thank you. Guess I'm going to make you all wait so long. I should really knock
Alors, si je vais vous faire attendre un petit peu plus longtemps, aussi longtemps. Voilà. Moi, je suis Clint Hawking, je suis directeur créatif de Watch Dogs Legion. Et ces dernières années, l'équipe et moi-même avons eu le privilège de travailler sur un jeu et une innovation dont on est vraiment fiers. Watch Dogs Legion est à Londres, une des plus grandes villes dans le monde, et elle a eu une influence massive sur toutes nos cultures pendant des siècles. Aujourd'hui, avec Brexit, Londres est à un tournant. C'est difficile de prédire ce que le futur a en stock pour Londres, pour le Royaume-Uni, pour le monde. Mais l'histoire a prouvé que, fois après fois, là où Londres va, nous allons tous ensemble. Et dans notre futur proche, Londres est face à sa chute. Le Royaume-Uni est devenu un état de surveillance et la liberté a été remplacée avec la peur. Des drones armés patrouillent les villes, des équipes de déportation arrachent les gens à leur maison et les Londoniens n'abandonnent jamais. Leur résilience, leur détermination est une inspiration pour nous tous et ils sont les héros de notre jeu. Tous. Dans Watch Dogs Legion, votre mission est de construire une résistance populaire pour affronter l'émergence d'un régime autoritaire et son émergence. Ça ne veut pas dire que vous jouez avec un seul héros, mais beaucoup. Dans Watch Dogs Legion, vous pouvez recruter et jouer en tant que n'importe qui. Dans notre jeu, chaque Londonien est complètement simulé, avec une vie persistante et des relations, et n'importe qui de la population entière peut être recruté dans votre équipe. Trouvez-les, profilez-les, hackez leur vie, jouez leur mission d'origine et ralliez-les à votre cause. Les héros que vous recrutez sont des personnages uniques avec des histoires différentes, des voix entières animées et ce sont les stars de votre histoire. Chaque cinématique dans le jeu va changer selon si vous jouez un héros qui était dans le MI5 ou alors une grand-mère de 70 ans qui est en train de nourrir des pigeons dans le parc, ou n'importe qui entre les deux. Quelle que soit la manière dont vous voulez jouer, qui que vous souhaitiez être, Watch Dogs Legion va vous permettre d'être ça. Si vous voulez faire des agents secrets british classiques, pas de problème. Vous voulez faire des enfants des rues de la cité, faites-le. Hipster, gangster, afropunk, super. Si vous voulez faire les femmes de Bletchley Park, ces femmes ont inventé le hacking. Jouer en tant que n'importe qui est l'innovation qui va transformer une histoire pour libérer Londres et le monde de la prise de la tyrannie en jeux qui sont des héros et on a tous cet héroïsme en nous. Maintenant, être un héros, c'est pas un boulot pour quelqu'un d'autre, c'est un boulot pour tout le monde. On espère vous voir sur le stand. Un grand merci à tous et bienvenue dans la Résistance.
London. Had a good run there for a while. Now it's all riots, bombings, and people thrown in cages like animals. Oh, and who could forget the killer robots everywhere? So yeah, that's all gone a bit shit. It's up to us to take our city back. Thing is, we can't do it alone. We need to recruit a resistance. I know what you're thinking. Where do we start? Open your eyes and take a look around. Look here. Look at him. No, not him. Him. Former MI5.
Duty never ends.
He can get anywhere and erase anyone. See her?
Let's kick those bastards out of London.
She got kicked out of Oxbridge Robotics School for teaching him to reproduce. And that fella over there? Proper bellend.
Come on, come at me.
He'll crack your skull just for looking at him funny.
What am I gonna do tonight? Something makes me feel alright. This had better be fucking good.
And allow me to introduce you to the deadliest of the lot. She's not old, she's experienced. Like I said, you can recruit anyone, and I mean bloody anyone. Him, her, everyone is a secret weapon. Find them, recruit them, build the resistance. Let's unfuck this world.
Bonjour, mon nom est Rob McElhenney et depuis les 14 dernières années, j'ai fait une émission de télé qui s'appelle It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Merci. Mais je suis ici aujourd'hui parce que j'adore les jeux vidéo. Et j'avais envie d'exprimer ça de la seule façon que je sais le faire, c'est-à-dire à part y jouer, c'est-à-dire de faire une émission de télé sur les personnes qui créent les jeux et y jouent. Alors l'année dernière, j'ai appelé les personnes les plus drôles que je connais, Charlie Day et Megan Gantz, des producteurs exécutifs de Sony, et on a commencé à parler. On s'est rendu compte assez tôt que si on allait faire ça, on voulait le faire bien et de façon plus authentique possible. Parce que comme vous le savez tous, personne ne reconnaît les bêtises aussi bien que la communauté. Alors on a fait un partenariat avec Ubisoft et c'est parti. Ça a été une expérience incroyable, travailler avec un des meilleurs et des plus gros développeurs de jeux dans le monde pour nous inspirer, parce que notre jeu, ça se passe sur le studio fictif qui a créé le plus gros MMORPG au monde, Mythic Quest. On les rencontre au moment où ils s'apprêtent à sortir leur plus grosse extension à ce jour, Mythic Quest Raven's Banquet. L'émission suit l'équipe de dev qui essaye de naviguer les challenges de faire tourner leur jeu et les difficultés d'un bureau aujourd'hui. Et voilà, il faut... moi, mon personnage est à la tête de cette équipe, Ian Grimm. Comme la plupart des créatifs, j'ai un don, je suis passionné et je suis dédié à mon jeu. Et comme la plupart des directeurs créatifs, j'ai un ego la taille d'un bus. Je vais me faire taper dessus à l'arrière. Alors, blague à part, c'est clair que ces directeurs créatifs et les milliers de personnes qui travaillent sur ces jeux mettent tout ce qu'ils ont à l'intérieur. Ils reconnaissent qu'il y a une opportunité incroyable et une responsabilité. Il faut faire tout ce qu'ils ont, tout ce qu'ils peuvent pour s'assurer que leur jeu soit le mieux possible, parce que c'est ce que la communauté, de ce que vous méritez. Je vous promets qu'en faisant cette émission, on a vraiment pris la même approche. Donc, sans plus d'attente, voici un aperçu de notre série pour Apple TV+, Mythic Quest Raven's Banquet.
What is Mythic Quest? Some may say it's just a video game. When it first debuted, MQ was hailed as a masterpiece. Now played in 20 different countries on 6 continents, it's the biggest massive multiplayer role-playing game of all time. And today, they find themselves on the precipice of their first major expansion, Mythic Quest Raven's Banquet. And it all falls on the shoulders of one man, creative director Ian Grimm.
When we think about cultural touchstones, we think E.T., Star Wars, Avatar, and yet our industry dwarfs the traditional entertainment business. So when we think about legends, why not think Mythic Quest?
True indeed. And when we think of visionary world-building artists, instead of just Spielberg, Lucas, and Cameron, why not think Grimm?
I'm sorry, I gotta stop. What is this?
It's a commercial for the game.
It's a commercial for you.
It's still going.
Shh. Oh my God. This is insane.
I think it's brilliant.
Salut, je suis Parker Intero McKay, caster e-sport pour Rainbow Six Siege. Il y a tellement de choses incroyables qui vont venir dans la 4e année, des choses dans le jeu, des refontes dans le jeu, des mises à jour de playlists, des nouveaux opérateurs et bien sûr une scène e-sport en pleine expansion. À partir de demain, ce sera la 13e saison Opération Phantom Sight. Une mise à jour de contenu incroyable, 2 nouveaux opérateurs, Nock et Warden. Après le show, le spectacle, restez pour un match incroyable entre des célébrités, T-Pain, Lil Yachty et certains de vos streamers Twitch préférés. Mais tout de suite, la prochaine saison en action. Passez un bon E3.
Come on. Oh, no!
Yeah.
No! Again?
Yeah, that's what you get when you take on the Brawlhalla master.
These things are whack! 1v1 me, bro. For real!
Yeah. I'll toast your buns again, sure. Want to choose a different character?
Yeah! I choose me!
Whoa.
Yeah! Woohoo! Brawlhalla!
Oh, my burrito! Whoa! It's those guys from the game!
What time is it?
Adventure time! Love that bacon hammer!
All I do is win. Got him!
Go for it, PB!
Uh-huh, Princess Bubblegum gonna show you up! Homies help homies!
This place has everything! Ha! Did somebody order a combo?
Yeah! Woo! Mathematical! 25 million players!
Dude, that's almost 25.5 million!
Oh, snap! Look out!
Baking pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Brawlhalla? Brawlhalla?
No, man. Brawlhalla.
Oh. Hey, welcome to Brawlhalla.
This game is...
The only test of a man's worth is battle. When those rounds come screaming past your head, you're gonna learn if you're hungry enough to take that victory. We're going to battle with the soldiers that we used to be. Ghosts. And you better believe that they are hungry too. Once upon a time, some of these ghosts, they may have been your friends. And there is brotherhood. But then there is what the world needs. These ghosts, they are the past. They still serve the machine that we left behind. And right now, for the future, the world needs us. I'm honored. I'm honored to be here with you tonight. And as you head into battle, with that mean look in your eye, those bad intentions in your mind, remember this. You are the few with the courage to make history. You have the desire to take victory. You will be on a battlefield full of ghosts, but only you have that hunger. That hunger that makes you wolves.
Assis.
What's going on, everybody?
Comment ça va
Hey,
tout le
I'm
monde?
John.
Je
Good to
suis
be here.
John,
This is Ben the dog.
très bien d'être là et ça c'est mon chien Ben Ben.
Thank you.
Merci.
It's a real honor to be here with
C'est
you
un
guys
honneur
today.
d'être ici
Thank
avec
you.
vous
I love
aujourd'hui,
you too.
merci.
Right
Je
on.
vous aime
This is
aussi.
awesome. This
C'est
has been
super.
really great and exciting,
Ça a
and,
vraiment
I'm
été
really
super
honored to be
et
here.
je suis vraiment honoré d'être là.
I'm enormously proud to
Je
be
suis
part of the
très
development of this
fier
game.
de faire partie du développement de ce jeu. C'était un vrai plaisir de travailler avec l'équipe Ubisoft. Vous savez, j'ai eu la chance de jouer des sacrés durs à cuire à travers les années. Un policier qui affrontait les zombies.
Special Forces soldier who lost
Un
everything.
soldat des forces spéciales qui a tout perdu. Et aujourd'hui, je joue Cold Walker, un ancien soldat des opérations spéciales qui a son propre sens des responsabilités, son propre code moral. Il sait comment les choses devraient tourner. Il aime ses frères, ses compagnons soldats, mais il est prêt à faire ce qu'il faudra pour compléter sa mission et prendre le contrôle d'Aurora. Il n'y a pas de briefing, il n'y a pas de backup, il n'y a personne en face des méchants, des organisations, mais une armée entière, la mienne, les loups. Voilà votre ennemi. On a les nombres, on a l'organisation, et n'oubliez pas, on s'est entraîné à vos côtés. Les armes d'un détachement d'opérations spéciales fonctionnelles, croyez-moi, il n'y a pas d'arsenal qui a son pareil, des armes high-tech. Alors si vous pensez que vous avez ce qu'il faut, alors mettez vos bottes et préparez-vous pour affronter les loups et m'affronter moi. On se voit à Aurora, on vous attendra.
Perfect predators. They have the knowledge of their hunting ground, but we have the element of surprise. They have the technology, but we have the skills to even the odds. They have an army. We fight with our brothers and sisters. They are hungry, but we are enraged. We are ghosts. And ghosts never die.
Hi everyone.
Salut tout le monde. Être un développeur de la communauté sur Ghost Recon Wildlands et Breakpoint a été un voyage incroyable pour moi jusqu'ici. Quand on a annoncé le jeu au début, vous étiez très excités. Et après la discussion avec des membres de la communauté, je peux aujourd'hui annoncer qu'avec le plan post-lancement, on va relancer les équipiers IA pour nos joueurs solo. Avec Ghost Recon Breakpoint, on veut faire le maximum, on veut aller plus loin pour interagir avec vous. Alors, j'ai le plaisir de vous annoncer un nouveau programme de communauté qui va vous permettre d'exprimer et partager votre passion. Bienvenue à Ghost Recon Delta Company. Du cosplay au streaming, les fanarts, des discussions sur les forums, quelle que soit la manière que vous exprimez votre amour pour Ghost Recon, il y a quelque chose pour vous dans nos 5 différents détachements, avec beaucoup de contenu pour vous soutenir et des discussions directes avec notre studio. Alors rendez-vous sur Ghost Recon Breakpoint sur le site web pour en découvrir plus et j'espère vous entendre parler de vous très bientôt, Delta Ghosts.
Thank you, Laura.
Merci Laura.
Hello everyone.
Bonjour tout le monde. L'équipe Ghost Recon a toujours eu une vraie fierté dans votre passion pour nos jeux. Et cette passion, c'est ce qui nous pousse à toujours donner la meilleure expérience d'opération spéciale qui existe. Derrière les lignes ennemies, vous allez affronter les ennemis les plus dangereux que les fantômes, les ghosts ont rencontrés. Toujours tester vos compétences de survie. On ne peut pas attendre de vous accueillir dans Ghost Recon Breakpoint le 4 octobre. Et un mois avant ça, notre bêta va sortir le 5 septembre. Vous pouvez vous inscrire sur notre site web tout de suite pour une chance de participer. Ghost Recon Breakpoint va tourner pendant des années à venir. On va vraiment être derrière vous. Du nouveau contenu, des mises à jour gratuites et de nombreuses surprises qui sont inspirées par notre communauté.
Yes, yes. Like this one.
Ouais, comme celle-ci. Est-ce que vous allez survivre votre breakpoint? Ok, on se voit à l'extérieur. Profitez de l'E3.
Dauntless and daring agent. She's all in, all out, always. Montaigne, counterterrorism and rescue veteran. His best offense is his defense. Nomad, covert special ops team leader. A ghost on the battlefield. Vera. Highly skilled defending operator. Lightly armed. Massively effective. Sam Fisher. Elite covert operative. The lone wolf now hunts with a pack.
When chaos strikes, rally the specialists. Lead the elite squad. Pre-register now.
$10 years. 10 years. Well, that's a lot of dancing. We're exhausted. I know. But think of everything we've done. It's not for us, or for you, or you. It's for them, the players! We danced, and Silvio and his girlfriend got married. We danced, and our friend Jaden Rodriguez danced for millions, bringing together generations. That's right. We danced, and they set world records. Do you remember Carrie? Yep. Of course we do, because we were with her. That's right. Yes. Dance is why we exist. And I know we're gonna have much more of these moments because dance is a force. It's transcendent. It unites and it shows us who we are. That's why Just Dance is more than just dance. Let's get out there and get ready for what's next.
There's an old tale about this village. A samurai came to deliver justice, but Darkness clouded her mind. She slaughtered every living soul. And became the spirit of death. Years later, we hunted the samurai in the village. We didn't believe the old tale. Not until a horror came. Spirits hungered for our souls. Is the spirit of death. And she's brought a curse that will doom us all.
Found him. Take him. I'll cover you.
He's going into stasis.
Contact. Head to the extraction point.
Bonjour, je suis BioJade et je suis le lead game designer sur le prochain jeu Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Il s'appelle Rainbow Six, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Quarantine. Je fais partie d'une nouvelle équipe à Ubisoft Montréal qui est partie sur une nouvelle mission excitante, créer une expérience coop radicalement différente, construite sur la fondation d'un des meilleurs FPS de cette génération. Ce que Siege est pour le FPS PVP, on veut que Quarantine le soit pour le PVE en coop. Quarantine va tester vos compétences de tactique et vos instincts de survie en vous tenant, vous et vos opérateurs, sur le fil du rasoir. Ça va vraiment vous attirer ensemble, vous rendre unis en tant qu'équipe. Vous allez être contre un parasite dévastateur et inconnu. Vous allez tout risquer à chaque fois que vous allez mettre un pas dans la quarantaine. Restez à l'affût et commencez à vous préparer pour votre prochain déploiement. J'ai vraiment hâte de vous en montrer plus. Passez un très très bon E3. Comment ça va? Yeah. En tant que directeur créatif à Red Storm Entertainment, il n'y a pas de meilleure récompense pour moi ou pour l'équipe de voir notre jeu prendre vie et de voir nos joueurs stars qui sont fiers de faire partie de The Division. Alors, si vous n'avez pas encore eu l'opportunité de jouer à The Division 2, on adorerait que vous rejoigniez notre communauté passionnée. Je suis heureux d'annoncer que cette semaine uniquement, du 13 juin au 16 juin, The Division 2 sera absolument à 100% gratuit pour tout le monde. Et il n'y a pas de meilleur moment pour nous rejoindre parce qu'on s'apprête à sortir notre première mise à jour majeure. Une expérience plus loin que Washington DC pour sauver pas seulement une ville, mais une nation entière.
All right. Thank you.
Merci. L'épisode 1 qui arrive en juillet, donc très très bientôt, on va vous donner des nouvelles missions principales et une nouvelle expérience de jeu. Pour la première fois, on va sortir de la ville pour combattre. Vous allez explorer les profondeurs des forêts pour prendre la tête d'une attaque sur une base présidentielle pour amener un traître devant la justice. Le zoo national est là où va se passer la prochaine mission. Vous allez chasser le leader Outcast. C'est la dernière édition de l'épisode 1, c'est Kenley College, où se déroule une nouvelle expérience de gameplay. Ça va combiner exploration, investigation et la logique pour découvrir le résultat d'un convoi militaire qui a disparu. L'épisode 2, qui sort cet automne, va vous amener le Pentagone. À une époque, une forteresse impénétrable, elle est tombée et tous ses secrets vont se retrouver sur la place publique. Il faut faire tout ce que vous pouvez pour sécuriser ce qui se passe derrière ce dernier château fort. Mais ce ne sera pas forcément le plus gros danger que vous allez rencontrer. Le deuxième raid va sortir cet automne et ramener du jeu en 10 joueurs. Vous voir affronter le premier raid était vraiment super. On a hâte de voir quel record du monde vous allez fracasser cette fois. Alors, notre troisième et dernier épisode de la première année. Et si Rebirth, le fait de renaître, c'est pas ramener notre ancien monde comme on pensait. Une personne a le pouvoir d'aller de l'avant et l'humanité entière est en risque. Il va falloir trouver cet homme.
It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy. Let me try with pleasure.
We had the training. We fought to protect the weak. But training doesn't prepare you to hunt someone you used to call brother. He has left us no other choice. If we don't stop him, there will be nothing left to save.
Holy shit, what about that?
regardez-moi ça.
I can't wait for that.
J'ai vraiment hâte moi-même.
One last thing.
Alors, une dernière
As you
chose.
might know,
Comme vous le
we
savez
have been
peut-être,
working on a
on
movie.
travaille sur
It will
un
be
film.
directed by David Leitch,
Il sera réalisé
starring
par
Jessica
David Leitch
Chastain
avec Jessica
and Jake
Chastain
Gyllenhaal.
et
Well,
Jake
today,
Gyllenhaal.
I'm proud to
Aujourd'hui,
announce
je suis
that
fier de
we'll
vous
be
annoncer qu'on
making the Division
va faire
movie
le film The Division
Netflix.
avec
More to
Netflix.
come on that in the
Plus
future. Thank you
d'informations
very much.
dans le futur.
Thank
Merci
you.
à tous. Merci.
Oh my God.
Eh ben,
Wow.
wow.
Hello, everyone.
Bonjour à tous.
I'm Brenda Panagrossi. I'm
Je
Vice
suis
President
Brenda
of Platform
Panagrossi,
and Product Management.
vice-présidente de la plateforme et du management de produits. Ça fait 30 ans que Ubisoft crée des mondes. On a la bibliothèque la plus diversifiée et on s'apprête à rendre l'expérience beaucoup plus facile pour vous. Je suis ici pour annoncer le nouveau service d'abonnement d'Ubisoft sur PC, Uplay Plus. Vous allez avoir les accès les plus tôt possibles aux nouveaux jeux. Et ça inclut les éditions premium avec du contenu additionnel. Et vous pouvez profiter de notre énorme catalogue de PC qui a plus de 100 jeux et qui s'enrichit continuellement. Uplay Plus sera à $14,99. Si vous vous inscrivez dès aujourd'hui, nous ouvrirons l'accès pour vous en septembre, dès le lancement.
Dollars holla, cause we wildin' out. If you want it ready, steady, go. Fight the good fight because this is war. Born for greatness, man. Born for greatness, man. Born for greatness, man. Let me know if you ready to get. Dollars holla, cause we wildin' out. If you with it, ready, steady, go. Fight the good fight because this is war. 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 Yeah. Born for greatness, man. Born for greatness, man. Born for greatness, man.
Où que les joueurs soient, on veut leur donner l'accès à nos jeux et à nos services. Je suis fier d'annoncer qu'en 2020, Uplay Plus sera disponible sur Stadia. Stadia, c'est la nouvelle génération de plateformes. On peut jouer aux jeux Stadia sur toutes les plateformes. Un merci spécial à Phil Harrison et toute son équipe. C'est le début d'un partenariat. Merci à tous. Amusez-vous bien en jouant.
Simplicity, we kinda rock the spot. You look like a
Bonjour futurs champions, mon nom est Stéphane et je suis un fier membre de l'équipe de Roller Champions. Allez, c'est parti. Alors dès le début, nos ambitions avec ce jeu étaient très claires. On voulait créer quelque chose de nouveau. On voulait capturer l'excitation intangible qui vient de joueurs qui se préparent pour le grand match, la hype du jeu en équipe et de la compétition avec la folie de la course à haute vitesse. Alors on a commencé à travailler sur Roller Champions, un jeu de sport PVP basé sur du travail d'équipe qui est aussi incroyable à regarder qu'à jouer. Un jeu où vous, le joueur, pouvez créer votre propre histoire alors que vous roulez jusqu'à la gloire. Mais pour l'instant, je sais ce que vous pensez. On vous montre une bonne annonce, je viens ici, je fais un petit discours, c'est mignon. Mais quand est-ce que vous allez y jouer? Qu'est-ce que vous pensez d'aujourd'hui? Et oui, dès qu'on aura fini ici, je veux que vous alliez sur Uplay sur votre PC pour télécharger la pré-alpha de la démo E3 de Roller Champions. Jouez-y à fond pendant les prochains jours et dès que vous avez fini, allez sur les forums pour nous dire ce que vous en avez pensé. Et vous savez quoi? On pense vraiment que vous allez crier aussi fort que nos collègues quand ils y ont joué au début à Montréal. Mais je ne peux pas juste vous laisser avec ça. Alors voilà un petit aperçu de ce que vous pourrez espérer une fois que vous cliquerez sur télécharger. Mettez vos rollers et on se retrouve dans l'arène. Alors pour commencer, merci. Alors, pour commencer, un grand merci à toutes les équipes Ubisoft autour du monde pour votre talent et votre énergie. Un grand bravo pour un autre super spectacle. Alors, je pense sincèrement que les jeux vidéo peuvent avoir un impact positif sur nous tous et le monde autour de nous. Chez Ubisoft, notre intention, c'est de créer des jeux qui vont nous rendre plus forts, plus heureux dans votre vie. Quand vous jouez à des jeux Ubisoft, on peut espérer que vous allez passer du temps de qualité avec des membres de votre famille et des amis, rencontrer des nouvelles personnes inspirantes, apprendre plus de choses sur vous-même en faisant et gagner une nouvelle perspective sur le monde et participer à le façonner. Alors à tous ceux qui jouent à nos jeux, merci pour votre amour. Vous nous poussez pour qu'on fasse toujours mieux et qu'on aille plus loin. Donc je suis très très fier d'annoncer un nouveau projet d'une équipe incroyable à Québec. Accueillez chaleureusement Marc-Alexis Côté qui vient pour vous donner un aperçu de son jeu. Bonjour tout le monde. Pendant les 10 dernières années, j'ai eu la chance de faire partie d'une équipe incroyable qui a poussé les limites d'Assassin's Creed et nous a montré des périodes différentes de notre passé. Notre imagination a toujours été limitée par la réalité des livres d'histoire. Ces 4 dernières années, nos esprits se sont arrêtés sur d'autres aspects de notre histoire. La mythologie, les stories des anciens dieux et leurs mésaventures ont existé pendant des générations de conteurs et de publics et se sont transformées dans des histoires qu'on connaît toujours aujourd'hui, qu'on aime toujours aujourd'hui. Aujourd'hui, ces histoires ont façonné nos rêves, nous ont inspirés à construire quelque chose de nouveau, quelque chose qui transcende les limites qu'on s'est toujours mis nous-mêmes. Aujourd'hui, je suis honoré de vous montrer un aperçu, un teaser d'un nouveau jeu sur lequel on a travaillé. J'espère que vous allez l'apprécier. Merci et passez un très très bon E3.
When heroes need help, they turn to the gods. When gods need help, they turn to you.
Here we are. Hello, everybody. Let this sink in indeed. Hello, everybody at home. Thank you so much for watching.
Merci à tous d'avoir regardé. J'espère que vous avez passé un super spectacle. C'est seulement le début. Merci. C'est juste le début. On est ici à l'extérieur du théâtre Orpheum, dans la zone pro. On a un groupe incroyable avec un match sur Twitch Rivals avec T-Pain et Lil Yachty et des streamers. Donc c'est parti!
Okie dokie. And we're live again. We're super proud, super happy to present to you the Twitch Rivals Rainbow Six Siege Celebrity Showdown for the first time. This is one of many rivalries that will follow this year. At least we hope so. If this goes well, I guess it's up to you guys at home and see you guys here. Also, we have, as mentioned, 8 incredible streamers.
I've made a lot of progress over the years. See this? This is one of my first videos. I couldn't even hold focus properly. And a wide shot? Forget it. Wasn't happening. But I had one goal in mind. One. to be the best camera out there. So I train every day. Even the days I don't feel like getting up, I go. Sharpness. Because that's the kind of guy I am. Focus. People have been asking for me for a long time. After all my training and everything I've been through, I think it's time.
London. Greatest city in the world. Well, used to be. Now it's a right mess. The government's fucked off. Extremists are grabbing power. Organised crime slicing up the boroughs. The war dogs are out. And freedom's a bloody joke. But this ain't their London. This is our London. And there's a new power growing. It's all of us, together. We're building a resistance, one recruit at a time.
What's my favourite operative up to this evening? And no, I never say that to the others.
Scouting talent, Bagley. So gob shut, eyes peeled, yeah?
I have no eyes, and if I did, I wouldn't peel them.
Bloody drones are everywhere, kicking our fucking teeth in lately.
Then I recommend you recruit someone who can deal with drones.
Brilliant, never would have thought of that.
You're clear. Sod off.
All right, easy. I'm complying.
Impressive skill set.
Sure, but we need a drone expert, Raj, not a shit kicker. File that one away for later.
About the increased Albion presence in London. It's a total disgrace. Mercenaries patrolling the street.
Get the fuck over here.
Me? I ain't done nothing.
Come on, you shifty prick. Hurry up.
Well now.
Jimmy Shaw. No formal engineering training, but he has several mischief charges for hijacking Albion drones.
Hold still. Fuck you, man. You got no right.
Fucking hell. We find our drone expert and he's about to get himself nicked.
I'm dead set. Get out of here.
Riot drone! Stop. Keep your hands visible.
Best not to escalate if you don't... Oh, just ignore me.
Prepare to be detained.
Not today.
Halt. Prepare to be detained.
Auto-drive now disabled.
Several chase drones are converging on your position.
No shit. What were you planning to tell me about the bloody checkpoint?
Oh, there's a checkpoint.
Move! Move!
gone.
Lovely evening, isn't it?
I used to feed the birds here. Now they're all bloody machines.
Get used to it. In the long march of progress, everything dies eventually.
Eventually, even you, Bagley, I'm sure.
Now, there's my Helen. Speaking of death, you'll never guess what just happened to Ian.
Oh, for God's sake, Bagley, a little respect.
Then let's finish what he started. He was working on a new recruit, a drone expert.
That's promising. What do we know about him?
Albion scanned Jimmy just before Ian was killed. I should be able to predict his next move from that data. Unfortunately, his records are locked up tighter than your compression stockings.
Are they now?
But this case should be handled by the Met.
Albion's even taken over Scotland Yard. Complicates matters. And there's my way in. Hello, darling. Time to go. They'll be on to me. Sleep tight.
The files you stole indicate that Jimmy's gone to Camden Market.
Let's get someone over there, Bagley. Chop, chop.
Ready for some action, Naomi?
Always. But this recruit better be worth all the trouble.
According to the Scotland Yard records, Jimmy's sister was killed by Clan Kelly. We believe he's seeking his revenge inside Camden Market.
Camden Black Market, you mean?
Yes, the Kellys are rumoured to run all sorts of illicit goods out of the old stables. Some with fingers and toes.
If he's gone in there alone, he's in big trouble.
The Kellys have this place on full lockdown. I have an idea.
Today, everything's all fine and dandy. It's all we need to get shit back into fucking streets. And be careful.
Now, Naomi, we've already lost one operative, so try not to get killed, or we'll be in the red for the day.
Copy that.
Huh? What the hell? Is this a meme? This better be a joke or I'm snapping.
Cannabis and fentanyl, together at last through the miracle of genetics.
I could have used 10 more minutes.
The Kellys are moving loads of weapons out of here. And not your typical back alley shanks. Stables. It's human trafficking. Found Jimmy.
Cheeky shit. Fuck you.
And here we thought he might be in some sort of trouble. So, how are you going to get him out of there?
Lots of hugs and kisses.
Don't fucking move! I'll kill him! We'll kill him! Help!
Reinforcements are converging on your position.
On your feet, mate.
Well, wait a minute. Are you dead sick?
Hope you're sharper than you look.
Jesus Christ! Someone help me beat these dead sick pricks!
Back up! I need back up!
Whoa!
rolling help?
Watch it! Shit! Fucking hell! Run!
Well, we showed those fucks, didn't we?
We almost died out there tonight.
Look, thanks for helping me, but I can handle myself.
Right. You think you're better off alone. You think everyone else has given up and there's no one to trust. That's what they want you to think, and that's how they'll take us, one at a time. It doesn't have to be that way. Together, we can change things.
Wait. What happened to that bloke who helped me?
He didn't make it.
Fuck it.
Welcome to DedSec, James.
Yeah. Okay, so where do I go to meet the rest of the crew?
You don't need to go anywhere. Look around you. Everyone has a reason to fight, and DedSec is open to anyone.
Anyone?
Welcome to the Resistance.
C'était mieux avant. Mais maintenant, il n'y a plus que des manifs. Des explosions. Et de pauvres gens jetés dans des cages comme des animaux. Sans oublier les robots tueurs qui quadrillent la ville. Londres, c'est vraiment devenu n'importe quoi. Et c'est à nous de reprendre le contrôle. Le truc, c'est qu'on va pas y arriver tout seul. Nous devons construire la résistance. Je sais ce que vous pensez. Par où commencer? Ouvrez les yeux. Regardez autour de vous. Regardez par là, par exemple. Lui. Non, pas lui. Lui. Ancien agent du MI5. Toujours prêt à servir. Il peut s'infiltrer partout. Et supprimer n'importe qui. Vous voyez cette fille?
Faut qu'on vire ces bâtards de Londres.
Elle s'est faite virer de l'école de robotique d'Oxbridge parce qu'elle apprenait aux robots à se reproduire. Et ce gars là-bas, il est complètement cramé. Allez, ramène-toi. Il vous défoncerait pour un regard de travers.
Ça a intérêt à être important.
Et maintenant, laissez-moi vous présenter la pire de tous. Elle est pas vieille, elle est expérimentée. Vous l'aurez compris, vous pouvez recruter n'importe qui, vraiment n'importe qui. Lui, elle, chaque personne est une arme potentielle. Trouvez-les, recrutez-les. Et construisez la résistance. Il est temps de changer les choses.
Come on, come on.
Again?
Yeah, that's what you get when you take on the Brawlhalla master.
These things are whack! 1v1 me, bro! For real!
Yeah, I'll toast your buns again, sure. Want to choose a different character?
Yeah! I choose me! Yeah! Woohoo! Brawl Jabraic!
Oh, my burrito! Whoa! It's those guys from the game!
What time is it?
Adventure time! Love that bacon hammer!
All I do is win. Got him!
Go for it, PB!
Uh-huh, Princess Bubblegum gonna show you up! Homies help homies!
This place has everything! Ah! Did somebody order a combo?
Yeah! Woo! Mathematical! 25 million players!
Dude, that's almost 25.5 million!
Oh, snap! Look out!
Baking pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Brawlhalla?
Brawlhalla? No, man! Brawlhalla!
Oh. Hey, welcome to Brawlhalla!
This game is...
These wolves are perfect predators. They have the knowledge of their hunting ground, but we have the element of surprise. They have the technology, but we have the skills to even the odds. They have an army, but we fight with our brothers and sisters. They are hungry, but we are enraged. We are ghosts. And ghosts never die.
There's an old tale about this village. A samurai came to deliver justice. But darkness clouded her mind. She slaughtered every living soul. And became the spirit of death. Years later, we hunted the samurai in the village. We didn't believe the old tale. Not until a horror came. Spirits hungered for our souls. is the spirit of death. And she's brought a curse that will doom us all.
Joué sur Xbox One.
It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy. Let me try with pleasure.
We had the training. We fought to protect the weak. But training doesn't prepare you to hunt someone you used to call brother. He has left us no other choice. If we don't stop him, there will be nothing left to save.
Joué sur Xbox One.
Let me know if you ready to get dollars, holla, cause we wildin' out. If you want it ready, steady, go. Fight the good fight because this is war. Born for greatness, man. Born for greatness, man. Born for greatness, man. Let me know if you ready to get dollars, holla, cause we wildin' out. If you with it, ready, steady, go. Fight the good fight because this is war. 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 This is war.
Joué sur Xbox One.
When heroes need help, they turn to the gods. When gods need help, they turn to you.